WhereWeLearn is able to use all the power of Dropbox to facilitate your sharing needs. So how is it done? First, we log into our dashboard on WhereWeLearn. Then we make sure that we're in the school toolset. At the top, we select the class we want to set this up for, and we choose the educator flow. You'll notice there's a Dropbox icon at the top of the flow here. Clicking on it, we get this screen. There are two links to get us set up. The first sends us into Dropbox to create our app. We choose the Create App button. Inside here, we're going to be presented with a number of different options. We want the Dropbox API because that's what WhereWeLearn is configured for. We're going to create an app folder in your Dropbox. This is going to automatically create a folder in your Dropbox account, and then we're going to name the app. We click Create App, and then we let Dropbox work its magic. It's now created an app for us with some details. You'll notice there's an app key and an app secret here. However, that's not the bit we're interested in. Scrolling down a little bit on the screen, what we're actually looking for is an access token, specifically to generate an access token. We click Generate and it gives us a giant long key. And this is the bit that WhereWeLearn needs. That key allows WhereWeLearn into the specified Dropbox account to be able to retrieve materials. So as you can see here in my Dropbox, I actually have this new folder that's been automatically created in the background. From that, I'm going to be able to pick up this key. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to transfer back into WhereWeLearn to be able to set the class up to be able to access that folder. So I go into school, make sure the school's right, educator flow. Now using the class settings, I'm looking for the storage tab, and I drop in my access token. Simple as that. Once we've now saved it, this allows WhereWeLearn to go into that folder. So we go back to the educator flow, we choose Dropbox folder, and now, as you can see, there's nothing in that folder. But using Dropbox, I'm going to throw a few files in here of different types, just to show what happens. So inside here, we've got Word documents, PDFs, and so on. A quick refresh of our page, and as you can see, WhereWeLearn can now access that folder, meaning anything you popped into that folder can be used. When you click on Download, it gives you the ability to be able to download the file directly. We just copy the URL that's at the top. Now that I have this URL for a file, I'm going to turn it into a material for use in one of my lessons. So I go in to create a lesson as normal, and inside here in our lesson, I'm going to add this URL to the lesson. Simple as. Save it, it adds the material, and now that file for that class has become part of that lesson. Going into that lesson, I can now access that link and will be transferred over to be able to download that file from Dropbox. Clicking on the link, I'm a member of the class and therefore I have permission to download it. If I'm not a member of the class, I can't access this file. But as you can see, it's just a normal image for download. The link itself is a temporary one, so there's no fear of it being shared. And the file transfers directly from Dropbox to your browser and does not come through the WhereWeLearn servers. This has been a quick example of how to integrate your Dropbox account into your class. There are loads more videos to explore and tools for us to use, so please explore and enjoy learning with WhereWeLearn.